Please boycott Asian business. I'm all for it. I want to see your own women get on their hands and knees and do pedicures and manicures and deal with nasty ass attitudes, okay?
Oh! You got look, it is so crowded here. Oh, look at y'all.
Hello, family. I hope that all is good with you and yours, that you are enjoying the last few days of spring before summer hits us with a bang. Most of us have already experienced some of the hot heat we are expected to have for the summer months. So make sure that you're using sunscreen, that you're staying hydrated, and that you're just being the fabulous you that you are. Okay? We're going to continue the conversation from last week, which was boycotting. And I've learned that we're not so much boycotting, but it's a total blackout. Like, we're just exiting the building altogether. Some of us have said. And so we just want to touch back on the progress that we see happening on the ground today. So first, we discussed last week that we must have a clear goal, a clear purpose. And the purpose of the boycott was to, number one, demand respect as people who were very instrumental in getting other minorities and people of color over here, to acknowledge that and to respect that and to treat us as such. And more importantly, I think the purpose of that is understanding the power that we have in our economic status as a people, how much spending power we have. And I think more and more people are starting to hit more and more of us that, hey, we're not some little peons here. We contribute a massive amount of the United States economy, and collectively we need to make sure that as we're spending money with other nations, that we're getting the respect that we deserve. And not only that, if we have this much power in terms of spending power, then we may need to rethink Black Wall Street, and if that's something possible for today. So we're going to talk in today to see some videos on that today, hopefully. Secondly, we need to be unified. This is what we talked about last week. Being on one accord, on one page, understanding that what you do will affect me collectively. So understanding that. Third, the sacrifice. Yeah, it may be easier and more convenient for me just to run in the store and pick up what I need and run back out. That is total convenience, which is a luxury. But for the purpose of the goal, I have to make necessary sacrifices. I may not be able to go to that restaurant that I want. As a matter of fact, on either yesterday or the day before yesterday, my daughter was going to go downtown with some of her friends, and she said she was getting ready to have some pho. I said, some what? I'm going to go have some pho. I said, well, that sounds like something you need to pray heavily about. What is that? I said, is that Asian? And she said, yeah, Ma, I believe it is. I said, well, baby, we're not supporting any Asian restaurants. As a matter of fact, we're trying to cut back on all nations. We're trying to cut back as much as we can and put our resources back into our own community. So ultimately, they had to find someplace else to eat, because I said, if you all can't find any place else to eat, we're not going to support that. So setting down boundaries, and understanding that, yeah, it may be a little inconvenience. I may really like that product. I may really like that food or whatever, the way they do my nails, the prices at the beauty store. But for the common goal, I'm going to have to sacrifice my convenience for the common good, if that makes sense. And fourth, we talked about what this means long term, going back to what I said earlier about starting and creating our own businesses. And I've said this in previous videos. We have our little nephews coming up, our nephews and our nieces and things of that nature, and everybody doesn't want to go to college, which is fine, but we need skilled professionals within our community. And I believe that that's very important. Those people who can have their own mechanic shop, HVAC, and all kinds of stuff that's needed in our community. A tire shop. I remember back in the day, there were several tire shops that were Black owned that I could just go to and get a good used tire or go get some good tires. We need those type of businesses. We need our own dry cleaners. I mean, come on, we were raised off the Jeffersons. We saw how it was done. So we need those type of things. But enough of me rambling. I would like to know your thoughts, what you think, or how do you think that the progress is going? People are still learning about what we are doing collectively, and it's important that we do go out into our communities and let everyone know. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into some of these videos.
Y'all come with me on this good Saturday morning, and let's see how this Asian beauty store, nail store, food store boycott is going, since they dared us since they say they want to see us not support them, since we need them so much. This is what I saw at the first stop. They standing outside. They like, where the black people at? So I rolled over to the next place where I usually shop here. I'm not even gonna lie, this is my favorite place for the last 10 years. But let me show you, this is not normal on a Saturday morning. No, ma'am. All of that over there is usually filled, okay? It's even usually going into other people's parking spaces, businesses' parking spaces. This is not normal, y'all. So good job. Even the nail salon down the street is empty. It was a few cones in there, but for the most part, empty. And because this is a predominantly black neighborhood, of course, there's more than one hair store. So I went across the street to check out the other nail salons and the other beauty supply stores to see what type of traffic they were receiving this Saturday morning. Empty. Love to see it. And as I was going to the next store, I met this woman coming out and listening to what, for some reason, the sound of us talking went out. So let me just recap what the conversation was about. For one, she didn't know anything about Cyrus being shot. She didn't know anything about Rick Troy being on trial and found not guilty. She didn't know anything about the Asian boycott or about what that Asian man came on to the internet saying that he dared black people to boycott because we need them, yada, yada, yada. And so I gave her some information. And I also told her about some black-owned beauty supply stores that was close to us. And like I told her, Google black-owned whatever, and whatever's in your local area will come up. It's not hard to find. You just have to be intentional about it. But we had a good conversation, and she thanked me for letting her know. So then I went around the corner to this other one because I was like, one more on this. And look, it was empty too. Good job, Union City. Update time. Hey y'all, come with me back up here to the Gold Luxury Nail Bar where I posted a video about them last week and it went completely bananas. You guys showed out. And I was like, let me go up here and surprise them and see what's going on up here. And baby, you got, but look, it is so crowded here. Y'all, look at y'all. Hey, KK. Look, y'all. Oh, this is what community looks like. Oh, yes. Now, this Niecy Pooh said that her mother was the one who informed her about what was going on with the boycott. And she said, say less. I want to go where my money is appreciated and where I am welcome. And I'm like, okay, Niecy Pooh. As we were speaking, look, people were just coming in and it's just a great environment, guys. KK said that the business has been so good since the video. So thank you guys. You guys are showing out and this is why they're mad. She's also looking for help because she's become so busy. So if you're a nail tech in the area, give her a call.
Okay, so we saw some of the videos and they're very good, but let me just point something out that I saw in several videos and some that I didn't even show. Me personally, this is me, I don't think it's cool to go into an establishment and call out our people. I believe that there are other ways of doing that, such as waiting in a parking lot, maybe making some flyers, directing people to certain websites or certain social media platforms, or just giving a little history about why we're doing this and passing out flyers to people as you're seeing them going to these Asian restaurants, the beauty stores. You can actually be on the outside and stop people as they're going in rather than going into an establishment, because the last thing we want to do is put fuel to the fire and they say that we were trespassing or something of that nature. So protect yourself at all times. But what do you all think? You think that we are headed in the right direction? And if you think we're headed in the right direction, please let me know why you think so. Again, I am so proud of us. I know that there's more to come. And it's very uplifting to see us on one accord moving for the same common goal. So again, let me know what you think. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. May the Most High bless.